Hey family, how you doing? Hey Dutchman, Mobile Tech. We're all bozos on this bus. You've been listening to Firesign Theater, huh? Please follow the yellow rubber line. I like the one where Nick Danger series Mobile Tech where you can hear him going and he goes, Are you okay? Are you okay? Well then quit slapping me, damn it. How you doing, Dutchman? No, this is I call it ocotillo point because look at that beautiful ocotillo plant, man. Isn't that cool? And then look at Yuki right there. And that's the edge right there too. And look at there's another ocotillo. You want to go see Starship Intercourse? Yeah. You want to go see the edge? I'll take you out to the edge in a second there, Dutchman. But you gotta promise you're not gonna jump over the edge. And I can't believe it, man. That's, these kind of places traditionally are like super windy and stuff. And look at it, man. You can hear the fly buzzing around. Well, man, you brought some lung congestion back from California. How in the hell did you do that? I mean, they do so many. They got so many damn rules and stuff here, that, I've never seen a place that have, even these small towns that you drive through, they have at least one or two those smog control things, They got all, how all the dispensaries have all these stupid names, like, even if they're like for, supposed to be medical use for marijuana and stuff, but they got all these stupid names like Spacey Lacey's pot shop and stuff. Well, the same thing with the smog shops here. They got all these stupid names for smog shops. I hope I don't get sick when I have to go there. Last time for me, yeah. No doubt, man. Getting sick is a bummer when you're older. Let me tighten this up. So let me tighten this up so I could show you the edge. Probably got it from the grandkids or at Walmart there. Who knows? Yeah. That's why I like to stay away from crowds. So that's why I don't go to the queue. That's right. That's right, Mobile Tech. Don't hug anybody. Anyway, here comes somebody on the other side over there. See him? But anyway, Dutchman, here we go. Hold on to your hat. You stay here, Yuki. Well, I think you can still see down there. Here's another ocotillo right here. No, it's no dump, man. It's a little wash down there. See? I guess all the water comes right over there. It's worn its way through. You can see where it made like a little tunnel through the dirt right there, and it washes through here when it rains a lot. But it's pretty cool. And then here's my favorite ocotillo. Well, actually, the one that I saw at Enzo Borrego was the best. They had some there that were blooming. This one looks like it's about to bloom. See the tips? When they bloom, they have little flowers on the end of them. But pretty cool, I think. Let me sit back down. This is my view from the van. I'm sitting on the edge of the van here. That's right. If that don't work, just get a bunch of those generic, they're like Alka-Seltzer, so you put them in the water and they fizzle, and drink one of those down and drink a shot of whiskey and some hot tea. That works too. Outdoor shower like Sarah has. You're talking about Jeepsy Sarah? Yeah, because I know the other Sarah wouldn't care about no outdoor shower, so she would just go swim in the creek. But man, I've got one of those I got one of those bags, you know, the black bags that you fill it up with water. I think it's like 3 gallons, 4 gallons, and you lay it out in the sun or hang it up in the sun, and then you know, you can sit there and you can do that way. Or I've got a shower tent. I got a decent shower tent and stuff. And I also have I like the traditional adventure van man way. And he takes the weed spray bottle from Home Depot and changes a hose on it, puts a connector on there, and puts like your dishwashing sprayer on there. So that works real good. You pump it up, man, and you got good water there. Of course, down here right now it's like probably the same temperature as a whatchamacallit. Look, it's 81 degrees. It's 81. It's going to get down to 59 tonight. Oh my God, 59. That's right. I don't need no stinking shower. I got the mustard bottle. Yeah, there was a story about, it all went back to Wonder Hussy. When she, one time she goes, "Hey, there's Bree, my favorite Bree. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay, man." But one time Wonder Hussy was saying, "I'm getting ready to pack up to go on a trip." She goes, and then she's saying, "I got this and I got that. I got my this and that and that." She goes, she goes, "Well, you notice that I don't pack any toilet paper and stuff? Well, that's because I've got this new traveling, whatever you call it, though, where you put water in and you squirt yourself and all this stuff." And so I was making fun of that, and I said, "Well, I'm just going to get the big size mustard bottle and clean that out and use that." That's funny. Hey, Bree, I went to Anzo Borrego Desert National State Park here, and they're famous for their wildflowers and stuff, and they got a hell of a park that you walk through and stuff. There's all kinds of cool plants in there, and I kept going, "Dang it, I need Bree to see this, because I need to know what kind of plant this was and what kind of plant that was." Yeah, Mobile Tech, you got that right. That last waterfall was spectacular, but at what cost, you know? But for rubbing elbows with thousands of people going up there and then have to smell each one. Yeah, come from the coast and back to the desert. Yep. I'm thinking about even some more desert too, so. Get the app on your phone that tells you what you're looking at. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What am I looking at? Oh, you mean the plants? Oh, okay, yeah, I got one of those, but I thought it was, I'm thinking that it was mostly for house plants and stuff, you know, and I never thought about using that for outdoor wild plants. Huh, that's a good idea. How stupid I am. I got tons of apps, and then, yep, it tells you what it is. Yeah, but I don't know. I like Bree better, because when I was at that one place and I go, oh, I was at that Harvey house, and I look at these beautiful lavender looking flowers, and I go, I'm going, I know, I've smelled the smell before and all this stuff. And Bree, that's rosemary. And I'm like, it might be rosemary. That's rosemary. I was going to say it might be, but she just goes, that's rosemary, and don't argue with me. I'm right. I said, okay. I identify as a short, stubby cactus. Hey, Dutchman, you know, today, me and Yuki went real early. We went real early to Joshua Park, and it's really funny. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't. I think the only person that got to say anything was Joanne, and then it went off on Joshua Park. But what's funny is I went to Joshua Park, and we went there real early, and you know, it's really funny seeing all the different shapes of the Joshua trees. Some of them look like they're like angry men, or they have their arms up or down, kind of like the saguaro cactuses too. You know, you got one that have one arm up, one down, two up. You know, and it's fun to make up little stories about. Look at that Joshua tree. He's angry and he's crazy. You know, jumping up and down. That's what he looked like. Let's see. So I like saguaros, I like ocotillo, and then I like the Joshua trees too. But Joshua trees, man, some of those were huge, man. Yeah, you do that with clouds. Yeah, when you get the big old puffy clouds, you go, that looks like a stupid elephant that something this and that, you know. Hey, Von Dutch, how you doing, man? You caught alive. Cool, man. You like my campsite, Dutch? Von Dutch? There's probably a, I don't know, 100-foot drop off right there. I gotta make sure Yuki doesn't run off. And more important, I gotta remember in the middle of the night to walk, not to walk too far out if I gotta go pee, huh? Ah, Yuki! Yeah, Joshua Park, and also, what was it? On the way down there, they have John Wayne's old ranch or something. Yeah, I love ocotillos, man. I was just saying earlier there, Von Dutch, I went to the Anzo Borrego and they had some pretty ones, man. They had beautiful blooming ocotillos, man. I mean, you know, they look so pretty that you just want to go up there and touch them and stuff, but they still have those deadly spikes and stuff, you know. Yeah, or do a selfie with just one more step back. I remember on XS Live once the Joshua trees looked like Punch and Judy hit. Yeah, he didn't get it. He didn't get it, but see, you were sitting there laughing about it. Yeah, you were sitting there laughing about that. Hey, that looks like Punch and Judy, yeah. But he couldn't get it. But if he would have thought about it first, then, you know, he would have taken the credit for sure. Oh, so these people over here, I thought they had just a big fancy, let me see, a big fancy trailer, but it looks like a toy hauler. Oh yeah, and Mo, guess what somebody did here? There's a campsite probably about 5-6 miles from the town of Anzo Borrego, or Borrego Springs, or whatever the town is. But they have a campsite, bunch of spaces around this one corner, and they've got like, I think it's 6 of those old retro, I don't think they're real, but they're the retro style camper trailers. I guess kind of like you could rent them out like little rooms, you know. Each one of them had like the propane and stuff hooked up to it, and there were different colors like blue and silver and green and stuff, and each one had their own separate shower tent too. But I got some videos of it. I'll show those to you there, Mo, when I put them together. And I'll just put them on well, I don't know, I guess I could just put them together and put them up as a short. But it's pretty cool, you know, if you have some trailers like that and you had some land, shoot, that would bring in some money, because you could charge what, $50 a day or something like that for something like that. Deserts teach. Whoops, I didn't read that one. Let me see. These are the chat on this. If you're doing it, takes up about 1/3 of the bottom, and then it goes up as the new chats come in. So deserts teach 2-year-olds fast not to touch stuff. Exactly, man. Air bulbs out there. I sold a big trailer to one of those places down there, but since sold the place and retired. It was all vintage park. Yeah, that would be kind of cool to do. I don't know, you know, how much money you could make and stuff, and what kind of maintenance you need and all that stuff, you know, but it'd be kind of interesting, you know, if you could buy like 20 acres out there for dirt cheap, you know, because it's all pretty much just desert soil and stuff, and then buy some trailers out there, or even some of those little what do you call it? Those little sheds everybody's saying, I'm going to make a tiny house out of it. Make a little room for somebody to stop at in the night, you know, and I don't know if you wanted to have electricity and, you know, but most of them could be solar powered and stuff. I don't know about in the summertime, because they wouldn't go good unless they had air conditioning. He sold the place with all the trailers for $2.7 million. Yeah. Cargo containers would be nice, but Pamela, and when you get into the 120-degree weather, what are you going to do? You're going to have super good insulation and super good air conditioning. But another thing I noticed, Mobile Tech, is a lot of the places out here you see a lot of nice land and stuff. They'll make RV parks and stuff. And what other people do is they take these old, you know, those old Route 66 style motels where you have the office and you drive through the little thing and then you just drive back there to the you know, and usually it's like a U-shaped or L-shaped motel, and then you go park in front of the room that you're in and stuff, you know. They have those, and then they have like a little lot on the side and they'll say motel or RV park, you know. It's all about the money, man. Yeah, all the AC. Yeah, really. Years ago, I used to go rock climbing with ropes in Hidden Valley Campground in Joshua Tree and a few other. Oh yeah, I saw some rock climbers today. By the time I stopped to get my camera out and do all that stuff, then they already went to the top and to the other side. But yeah, a lot of good. I noticed that there's a lot of people out there climbing rocks and stuff. And you know what else? A lot of good camp spots out there, man. Excellent camp spots, you know. And you know, you're not really that too far out in the wild, because before you get there, there's one big long town. I forgot the name of it, Apple Valley or something like that. And you go down into the Joshua Tree Park. Then you can drive through the whole thing in about 40 miles, and then you get to 29 Palms on the other side. And that's a pretty big town too. They got a lot of amenities too. Screw having an RV park, trying to run one of those things like running a huge babysit. Yeah, that's if you want to keep it like top notch and, you know, and business wise and stuff. But you know, if you just got like a pasture and set up where they can get electricity and sewer or whatever, you know, or water, just water, electricity, you know, you don't have to have that much maintenance. You just have somebody to keep the grass mowed or the desert combed, you know. So yeah, it's got possibilities though. Worse than the daycare center. Well, people are terrible anyway, Mo. You know, no matter what they, you know, especially a lot of the people that go to motels and stuff, they think that they owe them, you know. Like, how many of you? Well, I always take the spare toilet paper when I go to a motel. But there are a lot of people that'll take everything else too. They'll take towels and this and that. But I think a lot of the nicer motels now, they'll put a hold on your credit card, and if they notice all that crap gone, then they'll charge you for it. Huge campsites as well. Yeah, Yucca Valley City is nice. It is very nice, man. Yeah, and they have like giant trash receptacles out there. I was sitting there going, I had 2 bags of stinky trash, and I was going, I forgot to dump one at the gas station. That's what I usually do, fill up my tank and then put it in the gas station thing. And I was like, where am I going to put this? And I look over to the campsite, and they had 2 big giant trash cans. I went, oh yeah, right, you know. Then they have this other one, this big long blue one. It's the California separate your plastic and Coke cans and this kind of thing deal. And I was like, they have this out here too, you know. But yeah, but they have some nice campgrounds, Dutchman. Exactly, man. Let me see how far the sun has gone down. It ain't gonna go for a while, I don't think. Did I show you this over here? This is looking probably north, but see, here's the mountains right behind Anza Borrego, and there's the sun blinding us. I bet you it's going to be a good sunset, man. Some seafood from the Salton Sea. Somewhere in Wyoming, I stayed in a million years ago, and all the towels were engraved, stolen from. Yeah, see, that would be a good one to have there, man. But you know, what's really cool is if you stay in a real expensive one like a Hilton or something, Mobile Tech, and they used to have the silk robes and stuff. That's what you need, you know. But they'd definitely charge you for it. Pamela, I think I'm going to make up some of those jalapeno cheese, whatchamacallits, hot dogs. one of those kind of nights. Oh man, I don't have the jalapeno kind. All I have is this one, the Eckrich. That's okay. Put some onions and stuff on it. It'll be good. John should go down to the Salton Sea and visit. That's why I'm actually here, Dutchman. I'm here because I was gonna go do all this in one day, but then it was really a big drive to go from Joshua and then come up to Anzo Borrega. So I just sat there and go, well, I'll just camp at this space. And it looks nice, you know, so I'll get up early and then I'm gonna go drive through. I'm gonna go stop at Salvation Mountain and all that stuff, and Salton Sea and all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys if it really stinks and all that stuff too. I'll roll down the window. Oh, it stinks. But I noticed there's a lot of places that have camping and stuff there. I wonder if they charge. I doubt if they charge. What do I got to go see? I don't want to see him. I could cook better than him because I was a chef for 46 years. So I would be real. I'd be real critical of him, man. I never knew Slab City existed till I saw Wandering Gypsy. Yeah. You could play and sing on stage there. I'd be willing to go for that if I didn't have to stay there at night, though, man. I don't want to stay there at night, and I don't want to, you know, somebody has to watch my van and all that stuff, and the dog. So at least it smells like nature, not people. Oh, I don't know, Bree, because they say that the Salton Sea, it doesn't have very much of a beach. All it is a bunch of shells that died and stuff, and the Salton Sea smells like a bunch of dead fish, or has a musty smell to it, they say. And at Slab City, they have a hot spring that everybody uses to do everything in, I think, and that's got to be pretty rank after a while, you know. So, but yeah, I'll go to the Salton Sea. I went down one street. They said turn here to go see Slab City Beach. I mean, not Slab City Beach, but Salton Sea Beach. And I go, okay. So I drive down. There's like 7 miles. And then I started seeing these old beat up houses and a bunch of graffiti just like in Slab City. And then, so I get down there and I just couldn't get out to the beach. I was probably like 100 yards away from the water and stuff. But I took a picture of some of the houses and stuff there, and then all decaying and stuff. And then I saw this boat in between 2 palm trees, and I go, there you go. That tells you the whole story of Salton Sea, huh? Once that boat probably went around fishing and everything else, and then now it's just buried in the sand between 2 palm trees, man. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny and ironic. Smells like good content, right? Right, Bree? Yeah. Especially after your ordeal at your last video. Hi, John. What radio did you bring with you? Can't remember. I've got the 857D, but I don't have my antennas, Glenn. So I should have. I have my 10 meter. I can do 10 meter, but that's just gonna teach me a lesson, Glenn. Next time I'll just put the wire. I got the wire in the, you know, I could just put that in a little duffel bag, not a small bag, you know. And then if I need to contact somebody, I'll just put that on there, because that thing will fire up and get all bands. So dry tuna can. Salton. Oh yeah, Salton does smell like dead fish because the shoreline's full of them. Yeah. Dutchman, what causes all that? Why is the Salton Sea dead and stuff? Is it because of the salt, or is it there are chemicals and crap in there? You would probably know because you have a lot of experience with California, much more than a lot of people do. So tell me the deal, because it's really, from a distance, it looks pretty, you know. It's a big giant lake. It's like 35 miles long and about, I don't know how wide it is, probably about 17 or 18, you know. Alkali, that's probably why, huh? Yeah. But is there fish in there? What are those birds doing? You see all these birds going there. What are they doing? What are the birds that swim and stuff and go under the water? Are they trying to catch something or what? You know, is the whole thing dead and anything that goes into it dead? Inquiring mind wants to know. Brine shrimp, yeah. Who were they talking? They were talking about shrimp the other night. Oh, that was like on what's his name's live at Las Vegas, and I know for a fact because I worked in the restaurant industry as a chef for 45 years, but the cheaper the shrimp, that means they didn't clean the dang things, and that's gross as heck because that means you're just eating the whole thing. I mean, look at what you're eating, man. Clean the crud line from their back before you eat it, you know, because that's the cheaper they are, the less the chance that they are going to have clean shrimp, you know. And we used U10 shrimps where I worked. Okay, so that means you get under 10 shrimps per pound. Okay, so the number, if the number goes higher, like U15, you get 15 per pound at least, and then so on, you know. So 16, 20, you get 16 to 20. They'll use for those cheap shrimp dishes, they'll use like a, I don't know, 80 to 40 or something, a small shrimp, and they're harder to clean, to clean the crap out of the back of them, man. No, you're okay, Pam. But think about it, you know. And here's another thing to think about while you think about it, how they clean those shrimp. You know, because the bigger the shrimp is, you have to clean it by hand, or you put it in a machine and get most of it off, but then you still have to scrape the other crap out of it, you know. But think about people that eat shrimp salads, like baby shrimp salads. Those things are real tiny, man. How do they clean that? I don't think they do. So stick with the big shrimps that you know that you have like 3 or 4 shrimp cocktail, you know, to a shrimp cocktail, and you'll be safe, you know, because if you got a shrimp cocktail like that, that means, you know, that they have cleaned it before they served it. So Sherry was born south of Salton Sea in the farming town of El Centro. No, yeah, I drove through El Centro, or part of it. And here's another fact too, Dutchman. I forget which year it was. I think it was recent, but Sonny Bono. They named part of the Salton Sea as a Sonny Bono, I think, wildlife reserve or something. So he's got his name out there also. So all that, you know, the big names and stuff, but it's totally basically a useless water place, and it's sad because it's so big, you know. Wiener Schnitzel, yeah, in El Centro. I'm damn close to Mexico, huh? I gotta watch out for those. I gotta make sure none of those illegal people come through. Yeah, like they're gonna come over here to see wildflowers. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but look at the ocotillo. Now the wind's picking up. Yeah, it was a huge accident, and they went ahead and built everything, that town that's right next to it and all that, Mobile Tech. That was like the resort town. They built all kinds of cool restaurants and stuff, and there's people that still live there in that town, you know. There's a street or a highway in Palm Springs called Sonny Bono. Yep. Get that lake up here in Minnesota. We'll dredge it and aerate it back to life. It needs to have something done with it. You know, as much as California wants to take everybody's water, you know, they take everybody's water from everywhere, from all parts of the states and stuff. You know, that's just sitting there. They need to do something with it. There's got to be a way they can reprocess it, you know. You're welcome, Dutch. Are you leaving? Thanks for stopping in. I hope you don't leave. I was going to show you the sunset if we stayed long enough, but you know. But I appreciate you stopping in anyway. Well, all they got to do is let the water run in there again. Yeah, there's enough mountains and stuff around it. I don't know if it has snow capped on those mountains, what range it is, but yeah, they could let that run into it, or they could just let something. You know, California is one of the best states out of all of them as far as what they do with their farming and stuff, and it's mostly because they know how to do the irrigation deal, okay? Well, no, not just the Colorado River, but with everything. They know how to irrigate and everything, and they have a great irrigation system. When I was driving back from Ventura and stuff, I went through all those orchards and stuff, man. And they're like incredible, like miles and miles of lemon trees on both sides and stuff. It made you just want to stop and pick you a bunch of a bunch of lemons. In fact, I stopped at the one rest stop that had like giant palm trees on it, and so I stopped there just to take Yuki for a walk. And we walked along the palm trees, and in between each one was orange trees, and they were just packed with oranges. And so I just started grabbing a bunch. I stuffed all my cargo pants with oranges, and I got more than 12, 14 oranges. And some of them were ugly looking and tiny, but man, they're the best tasting oranges ever, man. I got them in my refrigerator, and they're nice and chilled and cold, man. They taste great. Yuki looks like a bursting cattail fluff. They were creating the Great American Canal, I believe, and that's when the accident happened. Oh, okay, so they were getting ready to do something with it, huh? So what is it? What's the depth of it? I think the depth is, I don't know what the depth is, but it's pretty dang deep, though. I think I can see part of it. Let me see. Okay, see this mountain ridge right here, straight ahead, the highest peak? Look. No, you can't really see it. At the bottom of one of those, I can't move it over, dang it. But over at the highest peak, I could see like a little bit of water over there, and I think that's the mountain range right there that follows the lake there. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Man, Chris, you're getting famous now. You're getting all these live streams and stuff. And I know you probably stayed to 909s till the very end also. So that was a fun one. He hasn't done very many lives lately, but when he goes to Las Vegas, those are always fun, man. Let me show you the sights again. Did you just get here, Chris? Did you see this site? I'll show it to you guys one more time, okay? I'll walk over to the edge. Come on, Yuki. You want to go walk over there? She goes, no, leave me alone. Okay, here we go. Ready? I think it's just so awesome. John the Orange Thief. Hey, you gotta get him. You gotta get him, man. There's a lot of snow still, but above San Jacinto Mountain is a cool town called Idlewild, which has a way to go. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Dutchman, I noticed there's still a lot of series of mountains that have the bigger ones still have snow caps, and so somewhere that water is running down the creek and stuff, Do the twirl with your face plastered in the center, blocking the view. Oh, I can't do that because you gotta have the dummy, whatchamacallit stick. What do you call it? The selfie stick or something. And then you just twirl around and say, see everything? Let me see if I can do it like with this. You won't see very much though. No, here we go. Ready? There we go. That might have worked, I don't know. Fun fact. Fun fact. The Elvis Presley movie Kid Galahad was filmed there. All right, cool. That's cool. We used to fly off Vista Point until they outlawed it because of some stupid bighorn sheep. I was looking for those bighorns in it. They got them in Joshua Tree, man. They got this one mountain and path called Bighorn Mountain Trail. So yeah, I went by there real slow just in case I saw one. But yeah, all this area is pretty cool. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Bree. Laughing. No, there's somebody else. There's somebody else that does it, but they do it better because they use one of those long selfie sticks in like a GoPro type camera, or maybe they got their camera on there. I don't know, but you know, you get the effect where when they twirl around and you're doing it on the selfie stick, then it's like you're just standing right there in the middle and everything goes around you. Mine was pretty shaky, so. Going through 74 to the other side where Desert Hot Springs is, that switchback road. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just, they do it anyway, you know. I'm not into that showing. Let me see, no audio. Okay, I'm back. Jimmy Durante kicked the bucket. Okay, so do I have the audio or not? Yes. Am I back, Pam? I'm gonna go to those people over there. See that with their American flag blowing and stuff. I'm gonna go over there and say, "Excuse me, can you turn your flag down so it doesn't make so much noise? Because I'm trying to get some sleep here." Mo, yes, they did, and I've been to DHS many times. When you move, you lose signal. It may have been my dumb internet. Let me see. Judging from the color that's on the rocks right now, I'd say the sun is starting to go down, but not quite yet. I don't know. If you guys stay for that long, you could see it. So I love that so many of the campers fly Old Glory. Oh yeah, everybody here has it, man. Well, not the new people that came in, but they just got here, so maybe they'll put one in. But there's two more down over the ridge here, and they both have the flags up too. But this guy though, look at his flag. Look at his flagpole now. Since the wind picked up, look at that flagpole, and you can hear it going. Yeah, the sun's not going to go down till 7, huh? Yeah. My 30-foot flagpole has a HF. There you go. There you go, Mo. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Yep. Mo, I've got a portable 30-foot that I could pick my wire antenna, and then you know those things that you just drive onto. It's like a pipe that's welded, and it's got a little foot that you drive onto it. So the wheel, you park onto it, and then that holds your pole, and then you put your wire on that and raise it up. You know, so I've got all that stuff, and that doesn't take too much space because mine, when it's all folded down, it's like it's under 6 feet or something like that, or 8 feet. But the wire doesn't take no room. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then no, I have this one this guy made. This guy, he made the 10 through, it's not 160, 10 through 80, but he made this one, and he called it the Deer Hunter Special because he used to take that thing deer hunting, and he had like a little small trailer like you guys like you have, Mobile Tech, those little trailers, and they'd go out deer hunting. And he'd just take that thing and just throw it over the trees or in the bushes or something, and he could get out everywhere on 40 meters and 80 meters and stuff. So I told him to make me a couple, and he made me one. He made me 2 of them. Well, the last one was one that his own personal one, but it's pretty much like the standard HF antenna, but mine is like a lot thicker, so it'll last a lot longer. That old rock and sling antenna. Nah, you don't even need to do that. This antenna is so good, you could throw it out on the yard and it would still get out, man. But you know, if you put it up 20 or 30 feet, oh man, you rock the world, man. So yeah. Well, you can make them also. You could just cut, like, you could use the top the fence top post, what do they call them? Those poles on the chain link fence, those poles, and you can cut your own and make them where they collapse into each other and stuff. No, for at home I have the Titan DX, the Mobile Tech, so that picks up everything. So I like. If I had my choice, I would be like Art Bell. When I saw his place, he did all his antennas were different ones. He had a different vertical for every one, man. You know, like for 80 he had one. He had one for 40, one for 20, and that's why his yard was all ate up looking with all that. You know, Bree, I didn't get to watch your latest video. I've been trying to tune up my PC. Get a, what's that thing I use? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I use this one, Pam, that you can download it. It's a free. They have a free version of it, but it works real good. I'll tell you what it is, and it'll get rid of a lot of the stuff and make it fast again. I use a 20-foot carbon fiber collapsible fishing pole. Huh. My father, back in the day, used to have a CB. Yeah, that's cool. That's how I started. I started that because long story short, I had to drive 2 or 3 hours to go get my kids when I got a divorce, because I'd have them every other week. So I got tired of that drive, Dutchman. So I started with the CB, because at least you could be out there talking and stuff. And but you know, it wasn't reliable like talking long distance. So I got into the ham and stuff. So I did all that stuff. Yeah, because of the kids, just the drive. No, it's not called PC-Matic. Oh, that's somebody else is telling you to get that one. That's good. Thank you, Pam. Just another waterfall. That's the one my bro says to use. I'll tell you the one I've got. I'll just open the computer and see what it is. That guy is getting rich reselling those things. CB is a wasteland. Yeah, it is pretty much. It's a, you know, all you hear is those loud guys on channel 6 and 11 and stuff now, and they use like they're doing like 8,000 watts when you're only supposed to have like what, 11 watts, 8 watts, 4 watts, or whatever. Yeah, that waterfall was awesome, Bree. It was awesome, man. And what were you saying? I can't get it in one shot. Yeah, you could. You did great with that. It was great. Let me see. Hey, Dirty Knobs, what's up, boo? What's up, dude? I didn't say boo, I said dude. Pamela, look up Advanced System Care. That's the one I think it is. It's called, let me see, ASC, yeah, ASC. Bree would like it, man, but Bree wouldn't take no shit from nobody either. She would just sit there and tell you off. But yeah, Advanced System Care, okay? They have a free version. It will clean up anything that's on there. But I think that's what it is. I got my computer on right now, and I'm gonna see if that's for sure what it is, what version and all it is. Yep, that's it. Advanced System Care. And I am up to version, I think there's a lot of like freer ones that aren't so intense, you know, in case you don't have a fast computer, you can get one of the, you can go to Advanced System Care and get the older version. But let me see what mine is here, and I'll tell you, let it open up. Back in the day, I, with my 5-watt, 4-watt CB, talked to Australia. Yeah, but see, in Lone Park, right there, California, you got all those waves and stuff. So, man, just think of the skip you were doing. You were shooting that signal out, it bounced off the atmosphere and bounced off the ocean and went all the way to Australia. But when you can do that reliably, you know, you can't do it reliably unless it's, you know, no swearing here. What? Let me see. What? Did Dirty Knobs swear? Oh. Dirty Knobs, I don't know where you been, but you need to follow, what's her name? You need to go follow TGIF. She has a space in her name, TGIF. And her name is Bree, and she has Waterfall Wednesdays. So every Wednesday she tries to go out, you know, out in the mountains and stuff and get a beautiful waterfall. Oh, he said, oh, snow. Okay, let's see. Okay, Pam, I'm up to Advanced System Care 17 Pro, okay? But I pay for mine, and I pay like 29 bucks for the whole year. And they let it update and all that stuff. But you can go to the Advanced System Care site and download, you know, like for 10 and under, you know, whatever, you know. Nope, I have to do it. I have to do it, Bree. I have to keep pushing you out there. There you go. There you go, DK. Ice, ice, baby. But yeah, once you put that on there, Pam, it'll go through everything and get rid of everything and tell you what it's doing and stuff, and then your computer will be like super fast. So for the ham, there's a simple test that you can take that a lot of kids could get past it real easy. You know, it's just basic knowledge about how your voice travels and all this stuff, and antennas and stuff like that. When you get that first level, then you can talk to all kinds of people. Like Mobile Tech talks, you know, you always hear about him talking to Japan and stuff, you know. But yeah, you just get on there, and when you talk, hams are required to give their call signs every 10 minutes, and you know, you just talk about whatever, but you have to stop and say, and that's the way I see it. And I'm K5CHF. My call, I got it because I was a chef for so long. So I got a custom call. K5 Land is in Oklahoma. So I said the CHF part would be short for chef. So I just said K5CHF, and that's how I got my call. So yeah, you don't have to talk to anybody, but you could listen to a lot of stuff, Bree, you know. And also I know another way you can do it too. There's another thing called GMRS radio, and a lot of people are switching to that because you need a license for that, but you just fill out an application and pay like $30, and it's good for 10 years, and you can use it for your whole family. Kids and everybody could use it. You just have to give the call sign. Yeah. Bree eats critters that eat us like gators, rather than just give you my phone number at Mobile Tech. Really? Yeah, man, the sun's looking good now. Look at that. I like how the lights, now the rocks and stuff aren't so orange looking. No, if you're going to be a deaf mute ham, or you got to be one of those that do the Morse code. Oh, my live streams aren't that long usually, Bree. I just like to get on here and show everybody where I'm at and all that stuff. Like I love doing that, like the Pacific Ocean one. Man, that was so awesome. The one I did early in the morning, that was so awesome to sit there. I just happened to get off the highway right there. I said, let me see what this place is. And it was just a place to park and look over the ocean. I went, oh, that's cool, you know. Let me go see how far the sun went down. Come here and build trailers with me. Oh yeah, it's gonna look good. Let me turn it towards that way. Watch out, Yuki. See, sorry. Yuki's out there just laying in the rocks. I've got this blanket thing out here to lay on. She's just laying on the rocks. Like, I don't care, I like the rocks. See, there's the sun. How's that? Do you hear too much? Do you hear too much of the wind? Okay, stretch my arms out there. How's that? Beautiful orange sky. There's the actual thing right there. I don't know what it's going to look like, but let's see. I'll put it like this until it starts going down a little bit more, and then I'll turn it towards it. It usually gets like a great orange. I took these shots from where I camped at last night, and the sun in a rainstorm came over, and it was beautiful, and all these big trucks were going down this one highway. And I'm going to make a little short thing about the life of a truck driver and show them driving into the sun, man. What, did you lose me, Mo? Did you lose everything? Look at Yuki. There's Yuki. Let's see. Okay, sorry. I won't touch it no more. I'm just trying to get it where you get a good view, you know. There. Okay, see that directly ahead of me? That's another motorhome out there, and they got their flag blowing. I'm gone to you too, Pam? Well, maybe it'll come back. There it goes. It's still showing live, and the time is 52:44, so. I see you, just don't move. I was going to show you Yuki, but then it'll mess it up. The hills have eyes, laughing, really. Yeah, I've been getting incredible sunset shots, man. Catching the wind on your mic, okay. Okay, what do you want me to do? Turn it here. I could take the mic off. Just set it down on the table. How's that? Is that better? I have the mic facing towards me now, so you shouldn't hear too much of it. It's one of those stupid dead cat things. So. Let me see. There's a power line. Look. So there. Now that's just the regular phone mic. Is that worst? Okay. I'll turn it back in a minute. Well, that's much better without the microphone? Okay, cool. Just keep telling me, man. Because I was trying to get you a good sunset. I'm with Pam. Face it back. Because you could, what? Because you hear the wind now? Do you still hear wind now? No mic? I guess on the iPhones they have the mics on the bottom. Okay, so. But we still hear the wind blowing. Oh, okay. So if I just get out of the wind, that's better. Okay, let me arrange it so I can get back where I was at. Yuki's over there going, what are you doing? You're pushing my bed. You're moving my rocks around. There. Is that better? That should be no wind and everything. There. Oh, look at that. I like the look at that. There's the sun going down. Yeah. I'm one of those that, you know, whenever you use the dead cat mic and all that stuff, so a lot of people will put it forward, you know, like if you're going to do an interview with somebody, but I prefer to turn it backwards because I'm very seldom talking to somebody else, and I just want to make sure that it picks my voice up, you know. So, yep. I don't know what I'm going to have with my hot dogs, though. Probably, I don't want to make no potatoes. That's too much trouble. And I don't. Only vegetables I have is I have a stupid can of spinach. So I make that hot dogs and spinach. Oh, yum! Well, I haven't had hot dogs forever. Yeah, I got a few chips. I could do that, but no kraut. I used all my kraut the first week, man. I took a, you know, the jars of kraut you buy, the big old, they look like a barrel jar. That's what I brought, and it was gone after the week or two. But hell, today is like today. Yeah, I have potatoes and onions, so you could always like sit there and make potato and onions. They're good, you know. I'm out of cabbage too. But hell, I've been gone for a month now. Today's the 19th. Is today the 19th or 20th? So I've been gone for a month. But I've only gone to the grocery store like 2-3 times though. Once when I left, and then I went to yeah, I got that too. I have beans and weenies. I went to the Pahrump Walmart market and I just called in the order. You know, you just do it online. You make your order and you pay for it and all that, and you go sit at the wait and they bring it out to you. And it's usually some nice girl that brings it out there and wants to know about the dog and all that stuff. Wow, see, the sun went away real quick. Of course you're allowed to say weenies. I mean, everybody's heard of beanie weenies. I'll send you my pinto bean soup with sweet onions, celery, carrots, and Yukon Gold potatoes. That sounds good, man. That sounds good, and I miss cooking my own stuff at home. I could do that kind of stuff. So, but I found one of the soups is real good that's already made, and I don't know if it's Campbell's or not, but it's a big old can. But I don't know, man. That stuff. It's you always have to add water and all that stuff, and it makes too much, man. I can't eat a whole thing at once, you know. So I'm just gonna have hot dogs and spinach and stuff. A spinach dog. Just don't put no peas in it. No, we are a breed, but no butts. but not butts. Oh yeah, Wiener's got another live stream in trouble because everybody's commented about it. So yes, I hate peas. Oh, so Dutchman, you hate peas, so that means you hate green pea soup, huh? Mate told the little dirt ball things. So this place could hold a ton of people because that guy over there, see, he parked his rig over there, and there's like even more room over there towards the end on his side. And then you got these people over here. Oh, somebody else went over there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Just like peas and carrots. I don't speak my Karaoke. No, that's not karaoke, Glenn. That's Lompoc. That's your Lompoc speaking. Forrest Gump, Jenny. Hey, that's been when I went to that road that said Salton Sea Beach on the. I don't know if that's the name of the town or whatever, but there's a casino out there. But there was a little shack at the very end before you got to the water. It said Jenny's. I took a picture of that. It didn't say Jenny like with the I like Jenny Gibbs, but Jenny's Shack out there. If you ever saw them pack no-name cream corn, you'd never eat it again. Really? I like cream corn, but you know, now that you say that, I don't know. But it's easier to make your own, you know, just get the fresh corn and do it and make your own. But canned one, I don't know. Canned cream corn, it just seems like it's too creamy and there's not enough corn in it. Yeah, exactly, Mo. In fact, you're better off making a lot of stuff on your own, you know? Y'all could do it, man. We have had a lot of cornfields. We have a lot of cornfields. I'm still trying to wrap my head around people not liking peas. I like fresh peas, and there's some canned peas that I don't mind if they're with other things, you know. Like if you make fried rice, I don't mind having a little bit of peas, you know. But of course you may like the worms that add protein, I guess. I'm gonna have to pass on the peas tonight. But you know, I don't know. But does anybody have a Winco next by their house? Anybody shop at Winco? Because today is National French Bread Week or Day, and they have a sale at Winco, homemade. They make their own French bread there, and you know, the regular over a foot long French bread, and they're only 48 cents. So I think limit 5 or 10. I don't know, but hell, if I was home, I'd run to Winco and buy me a couple of those, because they have a lot of good deals once in a while. I just don't think they have any around here because they're too good of a deal. Must have been my internet, because I tethered you on my phone and no buffering. Yep, see? There you go, a Winco and a Costco next door. Yeah, but see, Winco, you don't have to pay for it. Costco, you got to buy a membership. So it all depends on what you like. I go to Winco because it's only 2 miles from my house. They have whatever I want usually, and their X brand is not that bad. You know, I don't like their X brand bread. I don't like anybody's bread that doesn't have a name. I like, well, maybe the Walmart bread is better than Winco bread, but I'd rather have the name brand bread and get a good bread, you know. But I do have a membership to Sam's Club also, because I like to go there and buy stuff. You know, there's a Winco in Indio. Oh, I'm close to that. I need to go buy like 20 or 30 of those 48-cent French bread and go take them to Slab City. Say, here you go, man. Come on over here. Hey, Cause, here. What can you do with this, man? Let's see what you can do. There you go. Have you ever made like the French bread pizza there, Von Dutch? You can do that, man, with the French bread. Take a little bit of the breading out and then make all your sauce and cheese and pepperoni or whatever you put on it, and then bake it in the oven. It's good, man. You guys could have a cook-off, really. I don't know. I don't know if I want to try to approach anybody when I go there. I just want to look, you know. I want to look at. You always see everything at the. I stop at that Winco all the time when I go to California. Cool, man. You know, you see everybody's version of Slab City on YouTube, and right away they try to twist your view of what you're going to watch. You know, they say the bad thing about it, the good things about it, blah blah blah. Heck with all that. I want to just go there and go there and see for myself. You know, because that's what I did with I did that with Barstow too, and you know, I just saw myself what a Barstow really was, and thank God that I found that cool ass campground there, because without that, I don't think I would like it at all in that town. Can you imagine what it'd smell like around there if you had a chili cook-off? Oh, I'd burn his butt on a chili cook-off. No, you just can't believe anything, you know, especially if they're doing a video just for for the views, you know. They could twist you so much, you know, or clickbait you to death, you know. They'll sit there and they'll put some stupid title on there so you'll watch it, you know. It's at Jackson Street off the ramp next to Home Depot. Okay, and I think that's a giant Home Depot there too. The damn Home Depots are getting bigger and bigger, man. And I saw this, you know how at the edge of town, it seems like everywhere at the edge of town you see Dollar General stores. I saw this one. It was like a Walmart Supercenter, but it was a Dollar General, and it didn't say Dollar General. It just said DG Center or something like that, you know. I went, what? John might take a dip in the ass water spring at the Slab. No way. You couldn't even wash your clothes in that thing, man. No, that water would be nasty. Because imagine all those people that want to go take a shower or a bath, and they go sit in there, you know, and do their thing. Yuck. Ugh. Go take a dip in Dirty Sock Springs in Death Valley. Pam said ass. Well, ass water is okay on Dutch because Wonder Hussy made that name up. She was at a hot spring, and she said, you know, right up the stream here is a resort where the rich people come, and they pay good money to go soak in that, and then I'm just getting the rest of it, and I don't know what to call this place, so I'm just going to call it Ass Water Springs. Uh-oh. Whose message was held for review? We could say ass and wieners. Never sit downstream in a hot creek. Exactly, Mobile Tech. That's what Wonder Hussy was saying. She's saying, you know, and if you ever notice, a lot of people, you know, they like to lay down in the hot spring. They get up to their neck, and it gets close to getting on their face and stuff. Yuck, you know. At least Wonder Hussy, she might get naked and stuff, but you know, at least she keeps her head well away from the water. You know, she doesn't want to get any of that, those diseases or those things you can catch. You know, the brain-eating amoeba and all that stuff. You know, just from getting that nasty water and stuff. You know, you can't. No, you can't. But we can unhide it if you do. Can't go wrong with a fresh glass of ass water. Foot cheese. Oh, crap. Bree was talking about butt stinking her last waterfall. I was trying to figure out. No, she said it wasn't. That's not. She said, no, and I'm not talking about butt. I'm talking about this. He was talking about all the smells, about the different nationalities and the different foods and stuff and all that. And she's right. You can tell that. You know, you can tell as somebody that cooks spaghetti with garlic bread and all this stuff. You can smell that on somebody. And if somebody is from India or something, you could tell that they're making, you know, whatever Indian people eat, curry rice or curry and this and that. You know, all that stuff smells, you know. I got a kick out of a recent Voda soak. She tried to blur her boobs, but blurred the deer she showed instead. I haven't seen that one. I'm behind on my videos, and I need to. That's the one where she puts 3 best soaks in Utah or something. I don't know, but I need to go watch that. I know, but you had to watch the video to find out. Yeah, I thought I was seeing things at Pamela. Her timing was off. Man, you said all that, so if she's watching, she's going to take that video down now. Well, you know what I've always told Wonder Hussy, I go, man, watch out, you know, with the way she has her glasses. You know, she has those big old giant sunglasses, right? And she gets naked and she gets in there in the springs and stuff, but sometimes she's not all the way in the water and stuff, and you can see the reflection in her glasses and stuff. But you would have to really like slow it down and all that, you know. This is an interesting live. It's got ass, wieners, and boobs. Exactly, Chris. They get even more interesting, huh? Somebody's in the white claws. Okay, so somebody tell me about white claws. Are white claws, are they alcoholic, or are they just something else, another soda water? Because all this time I thought that Wonder Hussy was drinking that one soda water. I thought it was like a regular bubbly water, but the one she drinks has alcohol in it. I had to take out some footage when I visited the hidden Wonder Hussy hot spring. Yeah, see? Hot Sucker, Voda's channel. Yep, I was naked in my sunglasses. Yep, see? I just said that about Wonder Hussies, and you see, and it happened to you, Mobile Tech. So, one, I saw everything right there, and I was like, I wrote her, and she was like, okay, you know, like, John, everybody, I have to leave. Thank you for the live stream. All right, man. Dutchman, I appreciate you, man, and I hope you get to feeling better, man. And thanks a lot always for your help with with your locations and stuff. That helps a lot, man. Thanks. Catch you next time, Dutchman. Don't wear mirrored sunglasses. Exactly, yeah. Well, doesn't it get dark here? Dang, look. It's well, it's 7. It's just 7. So, good night, Dutchman. Dutchman's got it going on, man. He goes to, I don't know if he goes to as many live streams and stuff as Bree does, but or probably Pamela, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna probably get off here real soon too. What do we say, like 72s? Probably till it's 75 minutes. Okay, let's say 80. I'll stop it at 80 minutes, okay? So that's 7 more minutes, okay? How's that? Unless you guys are bored and just want to go anyway. You going too, Mo? He's gonna go make garbage burritos. You remember Garbage Patch Kids? Those cards. Yeah, I gotta do that too before it gets too dark and stuff. I had fried chicken and a loaded potato. That sounds good, man. A loaded potato, man. I need to get some green onions instead of regular onions. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. We can do a 24-hour live. I have. Can you? But I think they cut it off though, Pam. I think they only give you like a 12-hour or something out of. They don't credit you for 24. I think. I don't know. I think. Hey there, Gary, YouTube Police. Thank you. I think he's done a 24-hour. Haven't you done a 24-hour one there before, Gary? We should hurry up and say weenies and ass again before the stream is done. Just kidding. Really. I wouldn't have the whatchamacallit to do it. I would be like, what's her name? I'd be like Morgan. Say, I'm going to be a 24-hour live. And if she fell asleep, she was sitting there drooling all over herself and just snoring and stuff. And then everybody's like, wake up, wake up. The longest I've done is 6 hours. Longest I've done is 3 hours and stuff. Yeah, but Gary, when you did yours, you had a lot of help, didn't you? Didn't you have a lot of help where everybody would stop and relieve you for a while and let you go take a break and stuff? Morgan is the reason YouTube can't. Yeah, they had the rule, no sleeping on the lives. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of people do other stuff too, Mobile Tech. They have the silent live streams, or they'll play music, or they'll do something else, you know. And as long as they come back and say something once in a while and stuff, they can't say nothing about it. But yeah, Morgan, when she did all that stuff, yeah, they did change some rules, it seemed like. Lots of people there, but I was always there. Yeah, that's the difference, you know. It's a big difference. I've seen some that they do like you used to do, the silent live, where you show like a fireplace or a snow scene or something, you know. But and some of them just play music and stuff, you know. There are permanent live streams of animals feeding. Yeah, that too. I've seen some of that, you know. Hey Gary, I went to Joshua Tree National Park today, and then I went to Anza Borrego, and this is where this is at, by Anza Borrego. So I'm close to the border here, but I'm down here like southeast of San Diego. There is a forever live stream of World War II plane being restored. Oh, that's pretty cool. This must be Gary and his other brother Gary and his other brother Gary. Yep, it is. There he goes. There he is. There's the guy I know. Belt loop 29. It's 29 time. It is. It's pretty nice. You want me to show you over the edge? I've been showing everybody. Go look at this. You know, right there is the edge. See the gravel right there. See that ocotillo right there? It's over the edge. Yeah, it's weird how that works, huh? It's hard for me to type somebody's real name on there where you make the @ sign and all that. I could hardly do that on the phone, but I could do it with a mouse, you know, on the computer easy, you know. I don't even need a mouse, but I could do it on the computer easy. But yeah, because I moved. Every time I move, it starts buffering. But I was gonna get off here anyway in 3 more minutes there, Gary. So yeah, everybody go check out Belt Loop's channel. He's got some good stuff. He's got some good stuff. Just don't fall, John. That'd be one heck of an ending for really. Exactly, man. I showed it to you, didn't I? Didn't I, Chris? I showed you the edge. Okay, here. I don't know if it's gonna start buffering, but here, let me show Gary and everybody else one more time. Here we go. Ah! There you go. I couldn't even imagine. I appreciate that. I just here to support and show some love. Thanks, man. I appreciate your support, man. That means something. If I had to mod on the phone, I wouldn't. None of you would know me. I wouldn't be relevant, John. It's just hard to do on a phone, isn't it? Doing the @ sign and stuff. And then I can't ever tell if I got the name right if I do it on a phone, you know. And then like you got like Pamela G. I wouldn't know how to do that name on the phone. If you did the @ before the sign, then you have to do a space and then the capital G. You know, I'll be like, what? You know. But it's a lot of fun, though. Hey, old mechanic, how you doing, man? Welcome, man. Hey, old mechanic, I don't know how long you've been listening, but I was like telling them I went to Joshua Tree today, and I drove through that and saw all kind of Joshua trees and great places to camp and stuff. And then I drove out to Anza Borrego, southeast of San Diego, and they have wildflowers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have some hellacious videos coming out. So if I ever get some good. I need to just buy some Starlink or something, man. It still highlights without capitalization? Huh. I don't know. Yeah, as long as you put the @ but do you have to put @Pamela G, or do you just put your YouTube name? Everybody has a YouTube name. Like yours is different, I think. I think yours is Pamela G and it has numbers on it and stuff, you know. But like Belt Loop 29, his is all one word, so you just put @ and then type his, and usually it'll come on. But it, you know, sometimes it's really hard for me to do it on the phone. I could sit there, like I was trying to do it on 909's video last night. It would like keep flipping it off, and it would go to another screen and stuff. You know, I'll show you my Starlink when you get here. Okay, you want to sell your Starlink? Old Mechanics channel. There you go. Cool. Depends on whether or not you're searching for your handle or your channel name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, channel is different, you know. Well, you know, like people like Pamela doesn't have no channel, but you know, she has an account with YouTube, so she has, you know, it says Pamela G and there's some numbers on it. So I'm gonna try one of those other ones, Mobile Tech. They have another one besides Starlink, and it's just pretty much picks up all the towers that are in range, and they're probably less than half price. You can buy them for like 170 bucks, and then like between 40 to 80 to 120 a month, depending on how much service you want. The unlimited is 120 a month. So I can't use my phone for YouTube either. Yeah, it's strictly laptop, you know. Yep. I go places where there are no towers. Really, there you go, Pam. Thanks, Pam. Oh yeah, Chris, Silent Forgotten. Belt Loop 29 is another nice, super nice guy that you need to sub to and watch him. You know, watch what he does, and he does some live streams and stuff that are really pretty good. And he even has duck races. Belt Loop 29 has duck races, man. So, well, Silent Forgotten is trying to build his channel. He's trying to get 1,000 people. You know, I think like if he got with you, Belt Loop, you know, then that helps, because you know you're good at networking too, and then that just advances everybody's cause, you know. So yeah, Belt Loop 29 is very good at helping. You know, he'll put your name out there, Chris. So Chris is the Silent Forgotten. I keep saying Chris, but he's called the Silent Forgotten. Yep. Come by the chat on Saturday night. We can help. There you go, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. But is that on your Belt Loop 29 or is that on somebody else's chat, Belt? I watched the duck races. John kept winning. No, that's the time I kept winning. Yeah, but you know. It will be on Belt Loop 29. Okay, yeah. That'll be cool. Everybody go see Belt Loop 29. and I'm always there whenever he has the duck race. Yeah, Devil Dog's also. Yeah. Devil Dog's another guy that's pretty good too. And he knows more about YouTube than anybody, man. Devil Dog knows all the ins and outs on how to do everything. He knows everything about Nightbot. He knows everything about live streams, how to do the links and everything. So yeah, he's very, very good. And plus his wife runs the sticker business, so you could make stickers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he's got it going on as far as, you know, the computer savvy of YouTube and everything. So I like Belt Loop and Devil Dog, the oorah guy. Does he know how to turn the phone sideways? Yes, he does. But I'm just doing this way now because I'm used to it now, because they're making us do it. But they actually do put it out there to more people. Mobile Tech, you're doing it this way. You're welcome, Belt Loop. You know, I honestly believe that. You know, when I started seeing you in all these other live streams and stuff, I went, all right, Belt Loop's a good guy. Dill, how you doing, man? I don't know if Dill, I don't know if you know, but old mechanic was in here for a little while. So old mechanic, OM. And there's Bree. Bree's still in here. I need to get 2 stickers from you, John. Okay, sure. I'll give you a bunch of stickers, and you can put it on your car and put it on somebody else's car. No, just take them, and wherever you see the people stick stickers, stick my sticker on it. TGIF! Look. That's what I've been doing, Glenn, you know. And then everybody I meet that I talk to, and I'll say, well, here's my card, and I give them my channel name, and I'll say, do you like stickers? Here, have a couple stickers, and if you don't want to use them on the computer or your car, then just stick them somewhere, you know, to help me get my name out there. So I gotta get one. Yeah, I like your winged one. I need that one, man. That's a good one. Jenny just gave me a big grin for a comment on her latest video. Yeah, see, And Jenny, you know, it takes a while for her to like somebody, and she liked you pretty much off the bat. I guess she likes your content and stuff, Chris, so that's a good deal for you, because she knows a lot of people. I don't know how many, what is she, close to 5,000 or something like that, so, you know, she's great. Yeah, exactly, Von Dutch, thank you. Took the words out of my mouth. She's great, you know. Chris, whenever I get home to Oklahoma and sit on my big computer, at home I use like a 43-inch monitor for my computer screen, but that's what I used to edit and stuff. And I did a photo shoot with her in the desert when I was in Pahrump, so I'm gonna be getting lots of good pictures from her. So I'll be putting those out eventually and stuff. So yeah, that'd be cool, man. If you get some stickers and all that stuff, Chris, that's cool. It's cool to trade stickers and stuff. Even Belt Loop 29 has stickers and stuff. I was just thinking we need to sit down to a meal deal, Hole. Really. Jenny picks up a few hundred subs every time she does a short dance. Oh yeah, exactly, you know. There you go. Bree's channel. Everybody get Bree. Get Bree. Dutch. I'm going out this week and film more graves, etc. Oh my God, Chris, wait till you see the place that I found. I came on this place. No, I don't, Glenn. I came upon this place I was going to go to Oatman to go see the donkeys. I actually show Yuki the donkeys. And there's a big old mountain pass in the old Route 66. And I was tired of driving on these roads that where there was no shoulder or nothing. But you get to the top of this pass. It's called Sitgreaves Pass. And then we rested there because there's a place for a bunch of cars to stop and walk out to the edge. And man, you can see all these crosses and stuff. And I went, what the heck, you know? So there's a story about that, Silent Forgotten. So I'm going to put that video together and show you guys that. But what it is, it turned out to be this hill, this point that's so beautiful that all the people that their loved ones has died, they took their ashes to that place and they threw the ashes there and left a memorial. And I got all that on video, man. That's awesome stuff, man. You know, and then also Chris, I've got the Tonopah Cemetery, and that is super awesome, man. Yeah, the Tonopah Cemetery has got like 1800 stuff. I saw this one and it said, this guy's a veteran. And I started reading it, it goes, yes, he was a veteran of the Civil War and stuff, you know. Pretty interesting stuff, man. I got a bunch of that stuff too. So yeah. You see, out in the middle of nowhere, you see a lot of the cool cemeteries and stuff, and that's what I like, you know. That's a log of red. Yeah. But anyway, you guys, I said I was going to end this like 9 minutes ago, but then Dill came in, and then Belt Loop came in, and everybody came in. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, you guys. I appreciate it. I love seeing all you guys come in here and checking it all out and stuff. And I don't know what kind of signal that I'm going to have when I go to Slab City, but that's the plan for tomorrow morning. Is I'm going to go to Slab City and also to Salton Sea. So, oh, one more thing I was going to tell you, Silent Forgotten. When I was driving down Highway 1, I went to this little tiny town and the sun was going down, and this cemetery there, oh my God, it was like they had like life-size angels on their tombs reaching up, like reaching up, you know. And then the sun was going down behind it, and I went, holy moly! I did a U-turn and I went back there and I did a little video clip of that, but it was incredible. But anyway, yeah. So thanks you guys for all coming in, and maybe if I have service, I'll do that live stream at Slab City, and then I don't know about the other place, Salton Sea. I'll get out and see if it stinks or not. All right. But anyway, you guys have a good one, man. Great seeing you all, and we'll catch you. soonerJH out here at Anzo Borrego, California, and keeping it real. We'll catch you later. Bye bye.